A đi.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Khói nè. Mù nè. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Ấy à.
Quá bình thường.
Quả bom ngủ rồi. Hồi sinh, hồi sinh.
Lựu đạn nè, né
Tốt.
đi. Khói nè. Mù nè.
Ngon rồi. Con in dụng là toang rồi.
Đã nhận.
Đủ má. Sao hết đập đập còn chơi xếp không bạn á? Thi thoảng chơi cũng được, sao đâu. Ai, có lẽ là phải hết tháng tư tôi mới nghỉ được. Hết tháng 3 chưa nghỉ được. Chắc là vậy. Còn quảng cáo cho cái gì? Shop nick nữa. Thôi nốt trận này qua ở đây, nốt trận qua cái gì nhỉ? Truy kích. 5B ván đầu.
Khu B.
Mọi thay quá.
Lựu đạn nè, né đi. Mù nè. Khói nè. Quá bình thường.
Thì mình kia căng ấy. Là bên mình khó chịu phết đấy. Bạn hết hợp đồng là không like nữa hả bạn á? Ừ, chắc là nghỉ luôn. Hết hợp đồng là phải nghỉ thôi.
Khó nè.
Chơi cũng được tác dụng gì đâu.
Quá bình thường.
Thằng này ngu, thằng này ngu. Tháp, 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 tháp. Rồi. Là Tuấn nhỉ? Đầy người đấy.
Khu B.
Chuyển sang cày danh thuê kiếm thêm bạn này. Chịu, 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 mệt lắm. Thôi, không sao. Hầm B1. Bây giờ FBI TB, FBI Thái Bình à? Khét nhỉ.
Khu B. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Khó chịu thế. Hầm B3 luôn. Cộng được nhiều điểm rồi Huy á. Nay trưa nay chắc là được. Để tí tính. Tí tính xem. Nhưng mà ít đấy.
Khu A. Mu nè. Vỡ mồm. Lựu đạn nè, né đi.
Mẹ mày chưa thấy quan tài chưa nhỏ lệ à? À, đợi tí.
Khó nè.
Còn này. Anh lều sao ở đây nhỉ? Tưởng nó canh bom chứ. Ôi. Ơ. Thua. Tao thua mày. Có thằng đồng đội đằng sau mà để nó lên nó bắn hầm mít kìa. Vãi. Hôm nay bắn cả ngày chắc được tầm chục điểm. Không được mấy.
Lựu đạn né đi.
Ăn bom rồi. Rồi, bom hầm B. Trốn đâu nhanh thế nhỉ? Cẩn thận nó từ side B qua này. Tốt.
Đã nhận.
Thua rồi anh em ơi, trận này thua rồi. Bao nhiêu công sức của tôi lại thua rồi. Đổ xuống sông xuống biển rồi. Thôi. Team toàn âm mạng cái này bắn cái gì? Cứ lên để chết à? Đùa.
Mu nè. Khói nè.
Ủa? Bom bê ai?
Lựu đạn né đi. Đã rõ.
Mẹ thằng 210 bao giờ không?
Khói nè.
Đủ má ở đây là sao? Thôi gờ đi. Mẹ đéo hiểu.
Bom nè tôi nhé. Bom A nè.
Đây phải tính điểm nữa nào. Lãi được 8 điểm à, 9 điểm à. Lãi 8 điểm. Vãi trưởng chưa? Qua chơi chiêu kích cho nó lành. Tí vào tiếp. Tôi vào bắn truy kích một lúc nhá, rồi tí mới đi danh tiếp. Vào chơi cái AI một tí. Buổi chiều này không biết là có người không nhỉ? Ồ, hơi ít à. Xem nào. Bắn một trận thôi là lên level 15 luôn. Ngon đấy. Được đấy. Nanh cự thú cái gì này? Map gì thế này? Chưa chơi map này bao giờ. Ý, hai mạng luôn. Hai mạng luôn. Ồ, ngọt đấy. Toang rồi. Sang bên này cũng ăn hành rồi. Ủa? Không chết đấy hả? Cứ đứng đây thôi. Đứng đây ăn tiền rồi. Xa đấy nhở? Wow. Hú. Hú. 8 9. Ôi giời. Mẹ. 10. Đang đứng top ở đây anh em ơi. 11 phát. Ui dồi ôi, toàn 100 máu. Ui, bừa chết này. Ôi, khỏe thế. Vãi. Ghê vậy. Ui dồi ôi. Thuộc map rồi, thuộc map rồi. Thằng nào nó cứ ném khói ở đây, khó chịu quá. Ai à. Được đấy. Win. Gánh team, gánh team. Lên level 15 rồi. Còn nên đi danh không ta? Sao có danh nữa này. Thử xem nào. Thử đi danh xem nào. Danh này là bắn cái gì đây? Trải nghiệm chế độ danh. Danh hình như là không có người rồi. Thôi đi đấu độ trước đi. Tối mới đi danh được. Tối mới có danh. Game này lại ít người chơi rồi. Map gì đây? Ôi, tàu chở hàng à? Kiểu có tàu chở hàng. Úi giời, 3 thằng ở nhà đó.
Làm tốt lắm, tiếp tục tấn công.
Đâu ấy? Nguy hiểm vãi. Map này nguy hiểm thật đấy. Ui, map này chỉ để dành cho những người tay to thôi. Chưa quen map anh em ạ. Vãi. Cái map khó chịu thế nhở. Wow. Tàu thế. Cái map này khó chơi quá. Thế mà vẫn thắng. Wow.
He was just like, okay, they're real.
So more matter of fact.
Yeah. So you knew they were real. You just wanted to keep feeling them, right?
You have, seriously, I see so many breasts on this show, and it's just you get used to it in the studio. You have the most amazing breasts I have ever felt, and they are real.
George in Charleston, you're on the wrap-up show.
What's up, fellas?
Hey, George.
Perfect way to ask the question, this young lady. Ask her, while you were in the studio today, who creeped you out, or did anybody creep you out? You know. The
question was, I'm sure you have a bad connection. I'm going to let you go. But George asked, when you were in the studio today, did anybody creep you out?
No, honestly, I'm so used to it from work. Like, you're not the weirdest person that's ever touched my boobs.
That is so sweet of you to say.
Did you find what Benji did creepy at all?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
Like, not really.
And what about Ganji? Because he's creepy just to begin with.
No. He was fine, too.
All right. So, did I ask fairly, Benji? Was I leading her at all?
You can step down from the stand.
Thank you.
She could stay.
She could
stay. I have more questions. I'm just teasing.
Oh, okay.
They want you to say that I was creepy when I felt
no,
you.
I
Which,
didn't.
listen, I'm sure, like, when strange guys feels your breast, that's not, you have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And maybe that is a little awkward.
I mean, like,
for you.
it is kind of weird, but I guess just because I'm used to it.
Yeah, you know, guys like to touch you.
Gary, is it
Yeah.
fair to say for Alex that weird is analogous to creepy?
I would
See,
I would take that leap.
That is leading the witness.
I'm not leading the witness. I'm asking Gary.
we
I
start-
didn't
we
ask
start
Alex.
talking
in front of the jury
What do you be watching Law and Order?
every single episode.
Hey, it's Gary Delabate, Baba Booey. On Wednesday's wrap-up show, we talked about why very hot Carrie won the Cougar contest, why she was so hot, she had a great butt and everything. And then Fred stopped by. He joined the conversation. Then we started talking about how Fred gets and uses all his great and amazing sound effects. Here's what happened.
these women were qualified for this competition.
Totally. Jason and I and a bunch of us, we went through the pictures and we sort of ran the gamut. So, because you could have put a bunch of 38-year-olds in there, but it's sort of, we wanted it to be, full-fledged cougars. So it sort of ran the gamut. And the youngest one didn't win. I was saying to the guys that during the break, I said I was way more turned on by these women than some of the Howard TV girls, because in my mind, it was feasible that, in other words, like I think of myself with one of the Howard TV girls. I was like, well, that couldn't happen on any planet. She's 21. But like in this, looking at these women, I was like, yeah, they could dig me.
You saying they're gettable?
In my mind. I didn't say they were gettable in real life, but in my mind, it wouldn't seem insane, for me to have hooked up with one of them, in my fantasy.
Now, how would you define a cougar?
Well, it was weird because I think even 38 seems young to me for a cougar. I would have thought, we went to the people that put it on Cougar Life, and we said, what's the definition of a cougar? And they said 35 to 50. But I think you can be a cougar as long as you can pull it off, and I think there's probably a lot that are over 50 that do pull it off.
And did the fake boobs have any effect on the contestants? Nobody seemed to mind.
No, it didn't. Nobody was bothered by it.
And how did
we're going to start complaining about fake boobs on this show?
Well, how did their bodies look after? I mean, they all had multiple kids.
Yeah. I think I think the one that won, she was really cute and petite. She had a smoking body and all that stuff and a good personality. But the one that came in second, her stomach was really in great shape. She had like the flattest abs and she had a pretty kick-ass body.
That was the bartender, right?
Yeah.
BJ the bartender.
Yes.
Right. But BJ and Teresa both came up short to Carrie, who won the Cougar contest, and we actually have her getting her crown right here.
I'm going to tell you something about Carrie. She's got me.
Really?
Had me from the beginning. Her personality is insanely good. And as I saw the ass, I said, this is a girl I'm banging. I would bang this girl. And she doesn't even have a husband, so she really fits the definition of a cougar.
And she is dating younger men.
So I have to go with her, ladies. Don't be mad at me because you're all delightful.
Absolutely no. She's gorgeous. I agree. She is gorgeous.
We are going to crown Carrie the hottest cougar that we could find out there. Now, Carrie, how do you feel?
Gosh, I feel so complimented. Thank you so much.
By the way, can we do a little sidebar on the brilliance of Fred?
Oh.
Not only were those sound effects amazing, but instead of just going out and getting one crappy sound effect, he had an array of cougar sounds. And my favorite one was at the beginning where, we say we have one contestant who's 38, it was like, "Row," and we have another contestant who's 42, it was like, "Row," and then we have one that's 50, it was like, "Row." And he goes, yeah, that one's weaker. That cougar's a little weaker.
Yes, Fred gets major bonus points for making that segment.
It made me laugh every time he played it.
Yeah, great job, Fred, as always. I asked him to come down. I don't know if he got the email because I didn't get to see him at the end of the show, but of course we'd love it if he dropped by. So Carrie wins, and sometimes there's an advantage to going first, and sometimes there's a disadvantage to going. It was clearly an advantage for her to go first because she charmed everybody when she was in there.
Right. So you had to charm us more than she did, which nobody was able to pull off.
Now, is that because she showed her ass? Because everyone seemed to fall in love with that.
No, she sort of had the personality. She had a good story. She was willing to answer anything we threw at us. And, we said, will you take that off? And she said, yeah. So, yeah, she hit all the points.
Dustin in Georgia, you're on the wrap-up show.
What's going on, guys?
Hey, Dustin, what's on your mind?
Nothing. How do these chicks stack up to, let's say, the 21-year-old, though, honestly?
Well, it depends on what you're looking for. They're not 21. The girl today that won was twice. She was 42, so she was twice 21. She was double the age of a 21-year-old, but she looked really good. So, no, she's not a 21-year-old. I don't know how do you answer that.
The pictures are up on howardstern.com if you want to check it out for yourself, Dustin. But you would think that if you saw them up close, they would weather a little bit and not look that great. And that wasn't the case. And I don't think any of them had facial work done, Gary. I mean, they all three had pretty faces, but I thought Carrie was the best looking.
Bodies are still kicking now.
Yeah.
Yes, very much so. Now joining us, Fred Norris. And Fred, we were giving you major kudos for the Cougar contest. You seem to be having the time of your life with those sound
I was
effects.
having a blast with that. I think I may have gotten a lot of emails to the positive. And, of course, you have the one or two saying, don't play them so much, you drove me crazy. But since most people liked them, I'm just going to say we had a success.
How did you find the wounded cougar for the oldest contestant?
It was basically just I walked into Scott's. I don't know. We were talking about it on the air like maybe the day or two before. And every time they said cougar, I kept hearing the sound in my head. I'm going, why not just be obnoxious and play that cougar sound effect every time they talk about the cougar contest? Well, the cougar contest came. We never got a chance to get into that again. So I just used them during the course of the show. And I told Scott, give me a cornucopia of cougar sound effects. So it went from because I said, I want the robust Mercury cougar growl for somebody very, rambunctious, and I want kind of like the old, tired, weary cougar in case we have someone in there who looks like, rapping granny.
What was it? What was the lion's name in The Lion King? The old grandfather.
Oh, not Simba.
Scar.
No. I know he was. No, Scar was the bad guy.
Right.
It was. I don't know who was Simba's dad.
I can't remember,
Steve?
but it's like
Mufasa. Thank you, Steve Rendell.
That was the Mufasa sound effect.
It worked, but Fred, I thought you actually voted first, and I thought you wrapped up Carrie pretty well as to why she should win. But
and I was nervous because I gave her a really high score when she first came in. I'm going, man, there's no room to wiggle here. What if the other women are really, really hot and dynamic, and not that they weren't, but she definitely she ruled the roost.
Now, I would have BJ would have done better for me because I thought she had a great body and she had a really pretty face. She would have done better for me, but I took age into account. And I said to myself, one is 38, one's 42, and the one that's 42 is pulling it together more. Like if BJ were 43 or 44, I might have voted for her.
Yeah, but I went with the strict definition of cougar, and the strict definition of cougar is somebody who is single, and maybe you can play fast and loose.
Yeah, purely on wanting to do. Would you take BJ above the winner, Carrie?
It was close, but I still think I
would take Carrie.
I still would take Carrie, but I can't discount BJ. You know what I mean? She's still right up there for me.
Well, before, Fred, you even got a chance to vote, Howard went to Robin like he always does, and Robin, she goes, I don't want to vote first. She made a big deal out of being put on the spot.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that happened.
Where did that come from?
I don't know, man. Everybody here is getting all fucking soft, and Robin's like, I don't want to insult anybody. I was like, really?
Well, then you're on the wrong show.
Exactly. I mean, it happens, I think sometimes when it comes to the critiquing women, that Robin feels.
Yeah, but you know what? I mean, this is the show. Everybody comes in. They kind of know what the ground rules are going to be. I mean, if they listen to the show, they know that things are not necessarily going to be pretty. Although were all of them not listeners? One of them was a listener, or one was not a listener.
Yeah, the one that won, I think.
No,
she said she found out when Jason called her.
Right. Okay. So she never heard the show, and
the other one, the husband entered her in.
This is a lot better than when you had the Butterface contest. We would call women.
Oh my God! I told you guys that one of the women I had a call for